Where to start? A sum of money amounts to 9,800. Right? Concentrate. Formula भी लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Common sense सोचो आ जाएगा. See, a sum of money. I don't know what is the initial principle, but that is becoming 9,800 in 5 years. Okay. So in 5 years, so it is taking 5 years to become 9,800, and it is taking another, so, and 12 after 8 years. That means in 8 years, it's going to become 12,005. The sum of money amounts to 9,800 after 5 years and to rupees 12,005 after 8 years. If I were to see what happens after 5 years, it is becoming 9,800. After 8 years, if I see, it is becoming 12,005. So that clearly tells you how much you are earning in 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
That's the catch. You know what's going to happen in 5 years, what's going to happen in 8 years. So if you know, then the difference of this and this will give you what is going to happen in 3 years, how much interest you have earned in 3 years. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, which is 2,205.
That's wonderful. 2,205. So once you know how much you are earning in 3 years, you know how much you are earning per year. Once you know how much you're earning in per year, you know how much you will earn in 5 years. So you know the interest in 5 years. Once you know interest in 5 years, you subtract that interest from the amount, you know the principal. You know the principal, you know the interest per annum, you get the rate of interest.
Sir?
Sir,
after calculating for 1 year, a simple interest, then what to do? You said now.
Ronak, you're not thinking, beta. Think करना बहुत जरूरी है. सुन, कॉमन सेंस देख, इधर देख, इधर देख, इधर मुझे देख. फॉर्मूला छोड़. 5 साल में अमाउंट इज सो मच. 8 years amount is so much. 8 years minus 5 years amount will give you the interest that you are earning for 3 years. Once you know interest for 3 years, you know interest per year. Now when you know interest per year, now when you know amount is going to be 9,800 after 5 years, you know how to calculate interest for 5 years.
Yes, sir. Understood.
I have a question. So I'm getting 980, right? 980 minus 1205 is 2205, like Kavya said. So if it's 2205, right? So if I do divide it by 3 and times, I'm getting 3675. Now 3675 divided 3675 to the what do you call 365 37.5% of 9800. So
No. So basically, okay. I see there is. I don't know. Let's look at this. Concentrate. Hold. I got you. 1 second. So the difference of this is how much?
2205, like
amount of 8 years minus amount of 5 years is going to give you 2,205.
Five.
So that is the interest earned for 3 years. Can I say that it's an interest earned for 3 years?
Yes, sir.
yes.
So if it is interest earned for 3 years will be 2,205. So interest per year
735.
per
735.
annum is
35.
735. So if interest per annum is 735, what is interest for 5 years?
3675.
3675. Now interest per annum is 3675, and amount for 5 years is 9,800. Therefore, principal will be 9,800 minus 3675. Correct?
Yes, sir.
How much is that?
6,125.
How much?
6,125.
6,125. That's it. 6,125 is your principal, and your interest per annum is 735. So your rate of interest will be 735 upon 6,125. into 100.
Yeah, it's 7500 divided by 6125, which is 12.
Just you can see 61.25 is 612.5. So you can clearly see that's 12%. Very clear. Divide करो आराम से 25 से divide करो और 5 से divide करो, you'll keep getting it. Just keep on dividing this.
So how did you take 735?
Oi.
Can I
Yeah.
explain?
Arjun, go ahead, explain.
We got 735 because 8-year minus 5 year, which was 12005 minus 9800 was.
Oh, sorry.
So I
Okay.
got that, but why did we take 735 there?
We took 735 there because 2205, which was the, what do you call?
2250 is the interest that you have 3 years. Yeah, go ahead, Arjun. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so 2205 was the interest of 3 years, and then we do 2205 divided by 3, which is 35. Now, because we have 735 for 3 years, you understand that 735 was for every single year interest. Now, since we know that, now we can do 735 minus 9800, which is 6175. And since we now know that the interest is 735, we have to do 735 over 25.
Ronak, what is your question, Ronak?
So I was asking that in finding rate, you took 735 upon 6125. So why
Okay.
did we take 735?
Okay. So what is the 735? You tell me what is 735?
The
The
interest
interest.
for 1 year.
So this is the interest that you're earning per year. Now, what is this 6125?
So this is the principal.
So this is the principal amount, and this is the interest that you're earning per year. So if this is the interest that you're earning and this is the principal, how do you calculate rate of interest? This is the interest. Interest is 735 rupees. You're earning 735 rupees for every 6125. That's how you calculate rate of interest, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're earning 735 rupees for every 6125. What is the percentage? It is 735 upon 6125 into 100, right?
200.
That's how you get the percentage.
Yes.
Yeah, so that rate would eventually come out to be a 0.12 times 100, which is 12%.
Is everyone okay? I want to hear everyone okay. I want everyone in the class to mention yes or no. Veda, good. Kirtana, Kavya, yes. Good. Brilliant. I hope you understood. See, if you look at the, for this particular problem, that's exactly, look at the approach here. I'll remove this for a moment. What is given to you? You don't know the principal. You know it is going to become some amount at the end of 5 years. It's going to become some amount at the end of 8 years. So this is given to you. This is given to you. Immediately you get to know that when I find out this difference is talking about what? That's the number that I know. Because of this number and this number, I know this difference, which is 2205. Once I know that difference, I know this difference is coming because that difference is because of the interest I am earning in those 3 years. The moment I know that the interest that I'm earning in 3 years, when I divide that by 3, I get interest per year. Now, interest per year, that's how you got that as, how much was that? 735, correct? So once you get the interest per year, you know amount at the end of 5 years. How do I calculate principal? If I know amount of 5 years, now amount of 5 years comes from principal plus interest of 5 years. So how do I calculate interest of 5 years? If I know interest of 1 year, I know how to calculate interest of 5 years. So once I calculate interest of 5 years, therefore principal is interest of 5 years, that will give you amount. Therefore that amount minus this interest, that's the reason you got 9,800 minus, what was that amount? 735 into 5?
It was, yeah,
How much?
3,675.
Correct, 3675. That's how you got as 6125. That's your principal. Once you know the principal, you know the interest per annum, it's easy to calculate rate of interest per annum.